Okay, so the Britney Spears I Wanna Go video just premiered, in case you didn't know, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Before I start the video, however, I would like to say I'm not a Britney hater. I do not hate Britney Spears. I have all of her CDs, including this, as much as I despise that I bought it. I do have it, so please do not leave comments saying you're just a Britney hater, because that's not what I am. I'm really not a hater of any artist. I'm just going to give an overview of this crappy excuse for a video. Britney Spears is now almost 30 years old, but in this video you might confuse her for a 16-year-old wannabe Avril Lavigne. She has overly bleached blonde hair. She has pink, brown, and black highlights in her hair. I don't know why. And she's wearing a very 90s slash 2000 style belly shirt. Anyway, that's what she looks like, just so you know. And the video starts out, she's at a press conference, everyone's asking her questions that she's been asked a million times, and it starts out with her being asked about her Femme Fatale tour. So immediate product placement for Britney. Congratulations, you narcissistic bitch. And then they keep asking her questions like, do you hate fun and junk food and stupid, irrelevant questions that no one would ever actually ask. And then she eventually gets this explosion of teen pop angst, and she's like, ew, fuck you, to all of the people asking her questions. And then there's this random Asian tan guy, I don't know what he is, shit. And then he has like this gold crown. It looks like one of those crowns you would get at like Burger King with a kid's meal. And she says, you're cool. And then she says, I'm out. And then she walks out, storms out of the door, very dramatic. The song starts. And at this point, I'm actually enjoying the video. You know, at this point, I like it. I wasn't making fun of it yet. Yet. Then the product placement continues. A random dreadlock guy, apparently a Britney fan, you know, whatever, but runs up to her with Femme Fatale in hand, you know, product placement for Britney, yay, and then she signs it, grabs his ass, and then runs away. He does a backflip. He's freaking out because this totally happens in real life. And then Britney sees a cop pulling someone over, and being the trashy, washed up has-been that she is, she flashes them. I don't know why. It really feels like this is a video that would have been better for her Piece of Me song, where she's like fucking off the world, but whatever. So she flashes everybody, you know, showing her boobies, and there's children like, oh my god, it's Britney Spears' boobs, I've never seen boobs before. And then the cop pulls her over, bends her over the car, you know, all that would look. And and then she's randomly on top of some car in the middle of a busy street, and there's paparazzi people appearing all over the place, and she randomly gets this microphone whip, and she starts whipping them in the face, and they're all dying, etc., etc. And then this, sorry to say this, but this like overweight random guy shows up in a convertible and says, Brittany, get in, we gotta go. And then she jumps into this stranger's car, they drive off, and then they're on some country road all of a sudden. Doesn't even make sense to where they are. Then it shows the paparazzi people. This is when the whole video derails, in my opinion. The paparazzi people like all get up after being whipped by Britney Spears with a microphone, and pieces of their skin are falling off, and there's like cyborg stuff underneath. So I guess this is supposed to be a take on the Terminator. I don't know. I don't know what Britney was going for, or not Britney, because she didn't come up with this. Her production team, whatever. And and then they're on this country road, Britney and this fat guy, and he pulls out a carton of milk. I don't know if it was a name brand. If it was, I guess it was more product placement. I don't know why you would product place milk of all things. But, and then he just dumps it on his face while he's driving. He literally, like, dumps it on his face, completely missing his mouth. Then Britney looks at him like he's the hottest thing in the world, and she just wants to jump his bones. And then she's dancing on the windshield, not wearing a seatbelt, I might add, breaking the law. And then she like leans over and like goes to pull his shirt off, I guess to bang him while he's driving. I don't know. I'm not Britney Spears. I don't know what's going through her head. And then you just see all this metal parts, so it's like, oh my god, oh snap, plot twist, he's a cyborg too. And then they completely ruin the video by doing the most cliche thing you can ever do. She like wakes up and it was just a dream. Why she was, it's back to the press conference, and she like all of a sudden wakes up and she's like, oh, I had the weirdest dream. So I guess she was dreaming or asleep while people were asking her questions. Very rude in my opinion. And then the fat guy makes his return, and he's like, come on, Brittany, no more questions. Let's go, baby. Yeah, whatever. He puts his arm around her, they walk away, and then he looks back and his eyes are red like a cyborg. Oh snap, to be continued, whatever. I guess all in all, the video was good until they went sci-fi and ruined it, because I actually liked the video, well, the first 2.5 minutes or so, but whenever they tried to turn it into the Terminator, that's what did it for me. I'm gonna sound like I'm not credible when I say this, because I don't know the band name right now, so if you please know, comment or something. But when she says "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," you're cool, I'm out. That is that is the exact lyrics of the intro of a rock song. I can't think of who it is, but "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," you're cool, I'm out is the beginning of a song. I just can't think of what it is. I'm not saying she's copying. I'm not saying she isn't. I'm just throwing it out there. Basically, the video was good until Britney tried to turn into a Terminator person that has sex with robots that drink milk while they're driving on a windshield.